Hello everyone, it's time once again for your weekly flag recap. This week, as a meta-analysis, the great debate community takes it again. All you atheists and theists arguing with each other, you keep winning the crown most every week. Also, the racial commentary community and the pro-wrestling commentary community have been pretty silent this week. Nothing from them as far as flags back and forth. So good on you guys. You're proving yourselves to be more mature than the people who debate about religion. So, also, personal note, I am about to start a new channel for the express purpose of hosting one video that you know, it might become a series, it might just be that one video that'll stay up forever, but I am in a position where I really want to expose someone as being a fraud, but I don't think that they're going to abide by the honor system and flagging that some of us have here on YouTube. You know, when you're dealing with newbies to internet etiquette, they think that, oh, what you did is illegal and I can just flag it and bring it down. And, you know, YouTube, they coddle those people. They give them more power than they really deserve by letting everyone flag anything with no ramifications to come back on you if your flag does not go through. So, I'll be making a new channel just for this one particular video. Again, it might become a series of videos, but it's not going to be a very used channel. It's just going to put the information out there should anyone ever Google this particular organization that I'm exposing. So, and flag fear breeds this sort of behavior. I would love to put that video here on this channel, but I'm not going to risk all that I've built over a couple of years just to expose someone anymore. So I'll have to make a video telling people where to find it. On to the flags, shall we? First, we've got the great debate community. And the flag of the week. A high-profile YouTuber, but actually not the highest that got flagged this week. But I'm calling this the flag of the week because the most people care about this particular YouTuber. It's TheThinkingAtheist. He got an age restriction on a video that he decided to take down off of YouTube and do a re-edit on. And the reason why was because he had graphic images of burns and burning. His video was basically, how could God allow a place where burns and burning happen all the time, you know? And because it was so graphic, he got flagged by Christians who didn't like his message, or maybe even by atheists that don't like that kind of delivery. In fact, he blogged about that. If you follow his Twitter and Facebook, you would see that he put a blog out about atheists that don't like his message because it's using the same sort of tactics that storytelling in churches use. You know, it's an appeal to emotion, and they don't like that. So it could very well have been somebody from within his own camp that flagged it. You never know on YouTube. The flags are anonymous. But it is the flag of the week. Next, we've got the Recovering Zombie. And she was DMCA'd again by the Watchtower organization. That's the publication that is associated with Jehovah's Witnesses. And she was brought up in a previous episode of the Weekly Flag Recap. So, not a newcomer to this segment. Then we've got Raven Wolf. He's complaining that Cardinal Virtues left a comment saying that he was going to flag all of Raven Wolf's videos as porn. I don't know if this was actually the case, but he's complaining, and there's a link to it. also the Mimica, known by many different names that all have variants with the word Mimica in it. You guys know him. He is a hero in this flagging war. He's gotten so many channels shot down. He's almost like Napalm and Vogter. The Mimica has a new channel called Mimica Archive, which is going to be hosting old videos from the Mimica that have been flagged down. And from what I understand, it's not actually run by the Mimica. It was set up by somebody who's a Mimica fan, which that sort of stuff happens. Now, my archive channel, I actually run my own. I'm not as famous as some people. You know, subscriber count does not necessarily indicate how much fame you have here on YouTube. You know, I watch people who have more fame than me get their channels get flagged down, you know, constantly, and they don't get all their subscribers back right away. So the Mimica has graduated to this level of fame where somebody else sets up and runs his archive for him, just like the Amazing Atheist and Fake Sagging and people who have stalkers here on YouTube. So awesome for him. Next, I'm going to leave you a link to the Straight Dope video that was flagged down called Cody Weber Porn Star, and of course porn is spelled P-R-0-N. Somebody got a copy of that before it was flagged down, and they are now hosting it, so I'll leave a link to it. Hopefully you can see it before it gets flagged down again, because I imagine Cody didn't really like the way that he was painted in that particular video, him and his girlfriend. Yeah. Next we have JimProfitCommunist, or JimProfitBolshevek. He's been having some flagging issues, so he's on multiple channels now. Then we've got LizardBite. Now LizardBite, this is kind of interesting. He's not really an active community member, but he makes videos from a skeptical perspective, and he investigates all sort of paranormal activity. There's a lot of people out there that do that, but the LizardBite got flagged down for a skeptical look at werewolves. And it was quite academic, his video. And I can't understand anybody but TheStigmadeign flagging this video, because TheStigmadeign, maybe he has a different lineage for werewolves that he would like to promote, I guess. But last but not least, we have OGITH. OGITH has returned, everyone. You know the drill. The link in the description box is just a warning. If you don't want to get into a fight with OGITH, you can stay away from OGITH. Next, we have the gaming community. And the one video out of the gaming community that I would have you watch is from Louis92801. I've labeled it drama in that group. It is quite entertaining. After that, we've got the inappropriate category with Cartoon King 3. He made this video called My Lesbian Pony, which is, I suppose, supposed to be a parody of My Little Pony. Here's my problem with this video. Just because you insert perversion and, you know, all sorts of references to gay lifestyles or sadomasochistic lifestyles, or blend the two together and think that they're one thing, but they're really not. Just because you insert all that perversion doesn't make it funny, you know. Actual comedy requires more than just saying, ha ha ha, you're gay. You know, this is gay, this is lesbian. Look, they're kissing each other and they're two girl ponies. That's not comedy. I don't know. You guys can click the link and see if you agree with me about how, you know, he's trying hard and he put a lot of effort into the animation, but it's just not funny. You know, it's just gay sex references. Anyways, next we have Blake Sagging, and he got flagged for sagging. And basically that's where you pull down your pants and you wear your pants with a belt so that your underwear is showing. A good 6 inches of this kid's underwear was showing, but really nothing else. It wasn't sexual at all. His video was pretty much like a how-to on sagging, that style. So I feel bad for him. And last in the inappropriate category is a girl named My Name Is Leah Noel, and she's a rump shaker, and she's an exceptionally good rump shaker. I mean, she's all over the place with that butt. And there's, I suppose, if you're very, very, very prudish, you might think that some of her rump shaking looks like sexual grinding, but even then, there's plenty of dance in the world that looks like sexual grinding, you know. I don't know. I wouldn't flag it ever. You know, she's in her underwear in some of her videos, but even the ones that are up, I guess you guys will be able to see that she's right there on the line of you know, whether or not something is inappropriate for YouTube, because YouTube is trying to make a community here where things aren't X-rated. But I would say maybe this is PG-13, because you can watch a PG-13 movie about cheerleading and see just about the same thing. Interesting in the inappropriate category is that for the first time in weeks, we have not had a person making videos about feet and getting flagged for it. So there's no feet videos this week. Everyone, pat yourselves on the back, or I don't know. Maybe this guy, if we ever do catch him, we'll find that this period of time actually lines up with a vacation, like a whitewater rafting camping trip, you know, and this is going to be how we catch this guy, is my video series showing how this is the week that lined up with his vacation, so he wasn't able to get offended by these feet videos that turn him on. I don't know. And in the interesting category, we're going to see that Maxmoefoe has been suspended for 2 weeks. Now, earlier in this video, I said that somebody else who had more subscribers than the Thinking Atheist was flagged. That's who it is, Maxmoefoe. He's a higher profile person. It's just that not as many people actually care about this guy. People have a much greater connection to the Thinking Atheist if they're fans from him. So that's why I made him the flag of the week. Maxmoefoe, though, almost 200,000 subscribers. That's a pretty big flag and pretty big suspension. Next, we've got Electronimous. Electronimous. I don't know how you would pronounce that word that he's using for his name, but basically he was flagged for creating little paper puppets of Minecraft things and blowing them up with firecrackers. So basically he hid a cherry bomb inside of a square block labeled TNT that was made out of paper, and then he made a little paper Minecraft guy and he blew up the Minecraft guy. And maybe, I don't know, maybe YouTube thinks that that's going to lead little kids to want to blow up their toys, and that's why they don't allow stuff like that. But this was for explosion videos, this was pretty light. I mean, it was just the weakest of cherry bombs. And last in the interesting category is RantWithJeff. I gotta prove I'm me. And basically he's angry that about the requirements of the DMCA and content ID requirements that are being put on him. And I just like his opening line of hello, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very little. You know, he's very entertaining. I recommend that one as well as the Louis 92801 drama video from the gaming community. Those are the interesting drama videos in this week's recap. And that's it. I know this is a short video, sorry, but it was a very small week for flagging, and I'm wondering if most pro wrestling fans and people who are racists go to school, and this is the hard and heavy time during the fall semester where people just don't have time to flag each other, I guess. You're going to find all the rest that weren't interesting enough for me to talk about, and then a whole bunch of links to anti-censorship materials in the description box at the bottom. And remember, please, don't flag people. Just make a video screaming at them like I do.